Okay, final part of my top movies of 2024. If you are new, haven't watched the other videos, I watched 82 films in 2024. I am ranking them 82 to 1. This is the last part. 16 to number 1. Let's go. Number 16 is Monkey Man. I really like this movie. It is definitely its own thing. It kind of looks like it might be a John Wick ripoff, but it's not. He's not nearly as good of a fighter in the beginning of the movie, so he has to get better and stronger and goes through a real character arc. Not that John Wick doesn't, but it is its own thing. It's also very good. I love Dev Patel. Journey number 2, pretty good, pretty good. You do have to just forget everything you know about the judicial system because that's not how any of this works. But if you can suspend that belief for 2 hours, it's pretty good and good tension. Nicholas Holt's awesome. I do wish that they had played a little bit more with the did he didn't he sort of thing, but yeah, it's good. Number 14 is September 5th. This is about the 1972 Munich Olympics hostage crisis, told from the perspective of the newsroom and the anchors and news people who were following the story because they were like 100 yards away from it. Because of that, it's got some really interesting storytelling elements. The main problem is because of that, they kind of had to cheap out on the third act, and that's sad because I wish for what happened, for what actually did happen in real life, because it is based on a true event, it could have been a lot more intense. Memoir of a Snail comes in number 13 for me. This is a stop motion animated movie, not for kids. It is an adult themed movie, but it's so full of heart, so sweet. It really is. Anything I were to say against it would just be nitpicking. It's wonderful. The Wild Robot will come in at number 12. I really liked it. I work with kids and they seemed excited about it when it came out because of the book, and I thought, all right, I'll check it out. And I was so impressed with what it was. It was so good. There should be an Oscar for voice acting or motion capture. They could combine the sexes. They don't need to split it between actor and actress. They could just do one. That would be fine for a while at least. If that were the case, Lupita Nyong'o would win for this. She was so good. Nickel Boys comes in at number 11, just missing my top 10, which I'm kind of sad about. It's about two boys in the like 60s who go to or are forced to go to this school where terrible things happen. It has a issue that I didn't love. It tells it from a first person perspective, and I didn't love that. It felt like it distracted more than it helped the storytelling, and the reveal at the end didn't need it, in my opinion. I feel like it could have shown more and been more impactful if they had not chosen to storytell that way. Number 10, I have Seed of the Sacred Fig. This movie was shot in Iran in secret because it is highly critical of the Iranian government, the totalitarian government that they're criticizing, coming soon to a US near you, maybe. It, it's very intense and it pulls you right in. It does have some issues, but while you're watching, you're going to be on the edge of your seat. Number 9 is Challengers. I did not have huge expectations for this movie. I kind of resisted it even, but I finally gave in, and yeah, it's really good. Zendaya, I worried a little bit that she couldn't play as mature as it needed, but nope, not a problem. She nailed it. Whoever decided to push this from award season last year to March was should be fired. If it had come out at award season, it would have been nominated for 7 of them. Okay, Girl with the Needle. This movie is insane. I cannot even process everything that happened. This movie just takes turn after turn. It's all completely plausible. It even says that it's inspired by true events. It takes place after World War One, and you can kind of just go from there. Yeah, this movie would not be greenlit in the U.S. We need our happy endings, our feel good moments. Number 7, I have Anora. So when I first saw this, I didn't know if I really liked it or if I loved it. And I did determine I really liked it. It is captivating. The acting is great. It's well shot. It sucks you into the story. But for a movie called Anora, you know frighteningly little about Anora. And I felt that was really sad. And the end scene really makes me think there was more to it. I am going to watch it again. Maybe my opinion will change. Number 6 is Saturday Night. This is absolutely my kind of movie. I love Jason Reitman. The fast-paced movements of the camera and the dialogue and everything. It just absolutely worked. It's for me. The Substance is easily the most memorable movie of the year. The 2 scenes that Demi Moore is in, the one with the chicken and then the one getting ready for the date. If she were to win the Oscar this coming Sunday, those 2 scenes justify it completely. My issue with it is I did not love the finale. It kind of felt like once they got those 2 entities together, they didn't know what to do after that. And it was too much for me. I didn't like the ending. So, number 4, I have I'm Still Here. This is a foreign language film about a father who is taken by the Brazilian government and then never seen again. At first, I didn't love how the characters were just spectators. They had very little to do and things just happened to them. But the film very quickly makes it clear it's not necessarily about the actions. It's about the impacts that the government actions have on the family and the consequences and tolls that they take. Fernanda Torres, who plays the mother, she's amazing. This movie is intense and great. Number 3, I have Conclave. This movie is like just old men gossiping for almost 2 hours. And I really liked it. It really worked for what it was. Ralph Fiennes is amazing. In my opinion, for the legacy reason, he should probably be the front runner for the award. But that's whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, this to me is the most solid movie in the Best Picture conversation and should probably win. Number 2 is Flow. It is from Latvia. It is animated, and there is no dialogue throughout it, and I loved it. It was so good. The storytelling, even without dialogue, is just top-notch. You can tell that they put heart and soul and everything they had into this. I love this movie so much. It actually was my number 1 pick until just a few days ago when I finally saw another film that overtook it. And the number 1 movie of 2024, according to Sean, is Sing Sing. This movie is just beautiful. It is so heartfelt. It is so amazingly acted and well done. I loved it. As far as awards consideration goes, I don't know what the problem was with distribution or people not seeing it or no money in the marketing. I don't know. I know it did come out early summer, so that isn't going to help its case any. But this movie should not only be nominated for Best Picture, it should be one of the front runners. Coleman Domingo is an amazing actor and gave a just heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, empathetic performance. In my opinion, the best performance of the year of anyone, male, female, supporting, or lead. It is so good. He is so good. And I wish this movie had more love. But here it is now. It's on my channel, so they can rest easy that it finally got the consideration it deserves. Okay, that is my top 82 movies of the year. Tell me what I missed. What should I have seen that I didn't get to? What was absolutely wrong? What was number 1 on your list and number 39 on mine? Would love to know and have the conversation. Take care, guys.